Happy Sagittarius season. This is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising sign. Alternatively, if this doesn't resonate, check all of your others, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign. There are lots of messages, lots of good things all over that YouTube channel, and there is sure to be shit that resonates somewhere in there. I am Emily with @AstraAngel. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so by looking at the information box down below or emailing me at astraangel1111@gmail.com. So, without further ado, my dear Libra, go ahead and take a minute, connect with your breath, shake off your day, shake off all the shit that isn't yours to carry. Let's call in your highest self. Let's call in your angels. Let's call in my angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Azrael. Let's call in all of your ancestors and guardians, protectors, guides, elementals, all that walk with you and hold you in unconditional love and your highest vibration possible for your soul mission here on Earth. And let's see what Sagittarius has for our little Libras in store. You ever feel like sometimes you talk like Yoda without really needing to? It's interesting. It's like, I don't know if it's just because I've gotten more into, like, you know, kind of channeling in divine information or what, but it's like, or I'm just getting dumber the older I get. I'm not getting dumber the older I get, but sometimes it's like my vocabulary is extremely full, and then other times it's I don't know any words at all. But that's kind of channeling. And in fact, after these are over, I always have to go back and watch them because I can't remember what I say, because it's coming from a different place. So if you are a Virginian tarot card reader or astrologer or channel or something, and you're just like, fuck, something's wrong with me, I never know, I can never remember. That's totally normal. It's totally normal. Because you're pulling it from source. You're not pulling it from your brain. You're opening up and you're channeling in divine information. So it's a little tidbit. All right, Libra. What does Sagittarius season have in store for you? My nose is running. It's interesting. It wasn't running for Gemini or Aquarius. Are you getting over a cold? All right. What can Libra expect for Sagittarius season, Spirit? What can Libra expect for Sagittarius season? Page of Cups reversed. When the Page of Cups is upright, it's kind of an energy of youthful exuberance. It's kind of the sweet, it's like puppy love, sort of. It's getting your first romantic relationship in like junior high school, and then all of sort of the butterflies that come with that. This is reversed. It looks like there has been maybe a decision or a lack of decision, kind of staying put in sort of some consternating energy that's keeping you from a new beginning. But the new beginning is here kind of almost regardless of whether or not you're ready for it, because it's looking like you had, or maybe there's a person in your life that you really can't figure out. Oh shit, Libra. Fuck, dude, this reading's getting pretty all right. So it looks like you're unhappy because there's someone who you're just madly in love with, but it's the kind of love where you're just so fucking freaked out. It's all you can think about. You can't move. You can't do anything. And then it gets confusing for the other person because they're like, well, what the fuck? I thought, like, I don't understand. None of the kind of shared human facial indicators are there in terms of, I don't know if this is happening. I don't know if this is going to work out. And you're really wanting and wishing maybe for this For this new start, wishing for this happily ever after, well, let me just tell you, this card flew out on its own, and so a lot of repeating cards. All of your wildest wishes can come true. It's about trusting this person, kind of taking the blindfold off and being willing to look at like the cup that they're offering, being willing to see all the ways that you've told yourself, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, that have kind of been applied to the old story. And in fact, now that I'm talking about this and I'm kind of calling this energy and I'm starting to get really, really warm. Which is interesting. I'm not sure what it... You're extremely loyal. And you're kind of going through this energy where it's like, am I being loyal to myself, the individual? Oh shit, Libra. Let me just go ahead and lean down here because there's quite a bit of stuff coming through. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. We've also got Temperance on the table, where it's about trusting the divine balancing act here. The Lovers, this is major shit, bitch. We got 10 of Cups and the Lovers here kind of bookmarking this reading, and that's, not only is that happily ever after, that's like divine union. Roy, so rude. That's like divine union happily ever after. That's like meeting your soul in another person happily ever after. And it's the kind of happily ever after that doesn't happen overnight because it is such a divine balancing act that's required. That this is not casual energy here. This is really being tested, but not in the traditional sense in terms of there's a right or wrong answer, but just continually going back and revisiting, am I in my highest operating divine masculine right now? Am I in my highest operating divine feminine right now? If so, how? If not, why? And then trusting sort of all the signs and synchronicities that are stepping forward for you right now about this new beginning that you are so desperately wanting, but are so afraid to trust this person stepping forward, bringing it to you. So afraid to kind of take the blindfold off and take inventory of all that you find around you. Because to do so would be to kind of step in more of this energy of this new start. I'm really feeling like a divine partnership is stepping forward for you, Libra. And it's one that you've kind of maybe been hoping for, not hinging on, but just, and it's funny, hoping for, but like, no, at the same time, you're like, oh my God, wouldn't that be great? And then they come by and you're like, get away from me, you know, and then you're just like all weird teenage about it, you know, just like, don't make eye contact, don't do anything. Or then like you push your friend and then it's so fresh and it's so sporadic that this Temperance is really here to balance the energies because of the profundity, because of how profound what's happening, how profound an adventure, I mean, to meet your soul in another person, like, it's no big deal. Are you thinking about going to medical school? I've never noticed sort of this, I don't know what I would call it, but like the old-timey doctors would wear one like right here along with a stethoscope around their neck. Or at least seeking enlightenment, seeking to understand, seeking to be the balance, not only seeking to be the balance, seeking to find the beauty, and then seeking to be kind of this available energy on top of the mountain in terms of you have scaled where it is you're going, and can now offer advice to anyone else who's trying to get there. Dogs. Okay. I was asking energetically, it hadn't made it out of my throat yet, for more information on the Page of Cups reversed here, and we've got 10 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles reversed. Are you working on the things that make you happy? Are you working on the things that bring you joy? Or are you just so overwhelmed by all that you have on your plate right now that it's just, you're completely blocked? This feels like blocked energy, where it's like, I don't even want to fucking think or see or wonder about all the shit that I gotta do because I still have this shit in my hands. But the thing about that, that doesn't bode well for partnership. That doesn't bode well for collaboration. Roy, leave the tree alone. I got fish emulsifier fertilizer for my citrus trees. It smells terrible for humans, but Roy's a fan. But now he just sits there and claws at these giant ceramic pots. Not like nails on a chalkboard, but also not like nails on a chalkboard. Neither here nor there, Libra. But there is a loyalness in you, in that feeling like, well, this is just what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be this stressed out all the time. This is just my shit to carry. This is my lot in life. And it's not. And it's not. And the divine is stepping forward to show you the ways, to show you all the ways you can kind of remove the blindfold and learn to trust this gift that's stepping forward for you, because it really is your happily ever after, even though it might not feel like you have that much to celebrate right now. How can we drop what isn't ours to carry? Stop itemizing everything. That's what justice reversed for me in this position feels like. Justice, also Libra card. And so the thing about Libra, what you're so beautiful at, so good at doing, is making things beautiful. You're ruled by Venus. You have the ability to see all sides of an argument. You have the ability to bring beauty to compromise, to show people that compromise isn't a bad thing. And in some instances, when you are super highly evolved in your Libra energy, you can show people how compromise actually works best for the entirety of the whole, where you're not actually losing anything. It's like a win-win compromise. Like, is that a zero-sum game, technically? When we are trying to keep tally of what's fair and what isn't, we can get lost in the weeds, right? We can't necessarily see the forest through the trees, because this isn't about getting lost in the details, this earth walk. Because when we get lost in the details, we can't see their own road in front of our face. We can't see the people who are there to help us out, because the Three of Pentacles is an energy of like, you have this really great experience in this field, I have this great experience in this field, and they have this great experience in this field. How can these three fields work together? How can we come together and really build something worth having? Well, you can only build something worth having if you first drop what isn't yours to carry. He's having an Amish barn raising party, party of one. Like, okay, cool. So you're gonna get a barn built in like 7 years, when the Amish can do it because of teamwork in an afternoon and stop for a leisurely 3-hour home cooked lunch. Like, come on, allow the people who are in your life to help you. And the thing about Libra, and Libra rules my 7th house on a critical degree, we can be self-sacrificial in terms of keeping the peace, in terms of trying to make sure everyone is happy. But are you happy doing that? Are you happy being this person who's got so much on your plate that you're forgetting about this gift of love? You know, is that why you're not trying to see it right now, that this is just too much? Because look, the Fool is here looking up at the Ten of Cups. He knows why that's where he wants to go. He knows that's where he's headed. He is willing to fall off the face of the fucking Himalayan mountain range to get there. Because that's how important this Ten of Cups is. I mean, that is sort of, not sort of, that is riding off in the sunset together. That is joy and love. And when we are so focused on what is or isn't fair, we kind of forget to see that, well, it might not be fair, but it taught me a lesson. I learned something new that I didn't know before. And that's where the gift is. Because that's information. Even though it's not fair, you still learned the lesson. So how can we best drop what isn't ours to keep? Spirit got jokes. Okay. How can we best drop what isn't ours to carry? Two of Pentacles, which is an energy of juggling. Only juggle that which that you care about. And don't worry about trying to keep things even and balanced, because the divine is here to do that for you. You are the one who is supposed to be looking at two things in your hand, weighing these two options, and then deciding where to go from there. And the way you can best, according to these cards, weigh those options is by following your bliss. Literally, eyes on the prize. Following your bliss. I'm trying to work this out. So yeah, that he's looking at it there. Yeah. Okay. I really want you to pay attention to signs and synchronicities this Libra or Sagittarius season for you, Libra. The world speaks to you in code, and it's something that you've always known but have been afraid to trust, because then that kind of opens up this can of worms in terms of, well, I made the right choice or I made the wrong choice, in terms of seeking to understand the signs and synchronicities, thinking, and it's not true that we can make wrong choices in this earth walk. Because we still learn, right? And the thing about the divine, the thing about temperance, the thing about when you surrender and trust your highest self, you're kind of always course correcting, because we're not walking a linear path, right? We are all these kind of concentric circles existing in multidimensional space together, where we're just kind of popping in over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then over here, to where when we're looking at or trying to understand these signs, it can feel very much, this means yes and this means no. And then kind of buying into the story of, oh fuck, I did the thing and it didn't go well and Spirit told me to, and oh fuck. And then we can get into these sort of crisis tower moments in terms of, am I very spiritual or am I going crazy? And that can be very stressful, right? It can put us in an energy of, well, I'm not trying to see because it's scary, but Spirit is asking you to really prioritize that which you care about, to put down that which you don't, to kind of drop any idea of what is fair or what is right or what is good, and just allow what is to be. And then in terms of looking at what is everything in that showing you right now? What did you learn from all of that adventure? What did you learn from all of that heartbreak? What did you learn from working so hard? because you learned a lot, and it's about being grateful for those lessons, and then maybe suggesting to Spirit more gentle ways you might be able to learn them next time, right? But the quickest way to get through anything is always with gratitude. So being sure to thank everything that was on your plate that was too much, because it taught you, I only want to carry that which is mine to carry. I only want to work with that which is mine to work with. I don't want to be an island unto myself anymore. There's only 2 cards in this spread that have more than one person. That you don't have to take so much on that is not yours to take on. You only have to carry literally what you want to carry. That is the gift of this earth walk, that you get to choose what that is. And so for Sagittarius season, for you Libra, it's about choosing, and choosing wisely. Listening to everything that you've learned, writing down everything you've learned, not from the perspective of this is right or wrong, or this is fair or unfair, but what did I learn from this, and where can I find the gratitude? Where am I grateful for this experience? It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful energy to find yourself in. So, if this has at all resonated, please like, subscribe, comment. Like a real YouTuber, just because it helps the algorithm, and then you get to see more content, and then you get to know when I put new shit out, and that's always fun. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at adastraangel1111. Information though to do that is in the box below. So Libra, all my love for this Sagittarius season. I'm really excited to see what you do with it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.